mystical wolf soul tribe, welcome back in, beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. So I feel like doing a collective message. I feel called to do a collective message for you beautiful souls. Today is a Thursday. Yes, today's Thursday the 23rd, and this weekend and next week is big days happening. So let's have a look at what messages does Spirit have for you, any advice or anything that you need to know as we move into the weekend. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here again. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for those of you that do support this channel. Okay, we've got some cards that fell on the floor, but let's have a look at this one first. Polarity. Wow, I haven't seen this one in a while. So polarity, it says integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the laws of polarity. The two that fell on the floor, hope. We actually did a collective message with the hope before. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. And then we have growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So I feel like this can be a message on its own, or perhaps it can be three messages. We do also have discernment at the bottom of the deck here. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. I feel like this is all very significant. So I just paused for a minute. I needed to grab myself a cup of coffee and just, sit with the energy. And right away, the energy is saying that you're standing between two worlds right now. Like, I'm getting the energy of this polarity. All right. You're standing between two worlds. It's very blurry. Things might be a bit blurry right now. All right, it really doesn't want to set. There we go, that looks better. All right. So whatever illusions or whatever something that feels blurry or unsure, I feel like it's all part of the energy that the camera was doing this right now. You're standing in between two worlds. There's a push and pull happening between externally and perhaps even internally or externally, perhaps both. All right, something's happening, something to do with the light and the shadow, holding on versus letting go, fear versus trust. Polarity energy really coming out strong here. Perhaps even illusions versus clarity. And I'm hearing this time period is not to confuse you. It's actually here to wake you up. Today is Thursday the 23rd that I'm recording. So whenever this finds you, it's meant to find you. I'm trusting that the right people that needs this message will click on it. I'm hearing that this energy is coming through to wake you up. Something is happening to wake you up. Perhaps you are being shown two paths, two mindsets, or maybe even two versions of yourself. And maybe as we're stepping into this weekend, it's going to be about choosing who you are becoming. I mean, there's a lot of energy. I mean, I just recorded that video for the next 8 days, the final stretch of April. So if you want to check out what is happening with the transits, and there might be extra messages there for you, you can go ahead and check on that video. But there is hope, all right, because hope is after the polarity. So even if things feel maybe uncertain, heavy, or like maybe you've been in your head a lot, like Spirit's coming through saying, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. there is a renewal that's happening in the heart. I don't know why sometimes like the light flashes like this or it like moves. It's so weird why I don't know why it does that. Perhaps it's part of the energy. I'm getting also the sense of what has also been happening. I feel like for some of the collective is spiritual attacks that's really been coming up. Spirit's also saying don't lose sight of the bigger picture. All right, so with the fact that I'm bringing up spiritual attacks, I'm getting the energy of that in the collective as well. If you feel called to do cleansing rituals, whatever works for you, there's different methods of cleansing rituals. Cleansing your home, laying out the salt, the burning white sage, having that spiritual bath, a salt bath, setting your intentions, even saying it out loud. Whatever negativity has been sent your way, stepping into polarity, the light and the shadow, all right, that, and whatever is happening, okay, but there is hope here. There is renewal that's happening in your heart. Some of you are slowly starting to believe again. In love, in yourself, in your path, even if it's just small sparks right now. And I'm hearing that's all you need. And it's all leading to growth, your growth. You are all leading into your growth. I'm hearing this is also isn't a surface level change. This isn't the kind of growth that comes from everything that you've been through, the lessons, the endings, the emotional roller coasters. I mean, we're so over it, right? But it's all been redefining you. You're not who you were, and you're not meant to go back. I'm hearing you're not meant to go back. Don't look back. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have a discernment. And I feel like this discernment at the bottom of the deck is everything. Like, Spirit's coming through, not everything that looks good for you. Not everything that looks good is for you. Not everyone who reaches out deserves access. Not everyone also who knocks on your door deserves access. Not every opportunity is aligned, even if it's tempting. Perhaps you've been offered to go out with people or hang out with people, and you're just being called to say no. I'm hearing, especially this weekend, perhaps I'm hearing also slow down before saying yes to anything. Feel into people, feel into the energy, into the situations. I'm hearing that your intuition is sharp right now, and trust it. Going back to the beginning of the message, polarity here. Okay, we spoke about standing between two energies, almost like two versions of your life, all right? Or two versions of you. Now, with regarding to, if it's two versions of your life, it's an extra message. If you're still here, beautiful souls, 1414 could really be significant to you. Like, one feels familiar, even if it's heavy, confusing, or inconsistent. And the other feels lighter, more aligned, and maybe even uncertain, maybe not fully formed yet. Like, okay, what I'm getting also here, that Spirit is saying this contrast is intentional. Like, you being shown very clearly what is for you and what is not for you anymore. So going back to that energy, all right. So, like, I'm getting the energy that's been happening, that's leading up to the weekend. Some of you might even feel like, why is it so extreme right now, right? Why are people showing their true colors so loudly? Why do I feel pulled in two directions? And it's because you're not meant to stay in the middle anymore, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But yes, there is hope, okay? And I'm hearing it isn't blind hope. This feels like a quiet inner knowing, even if things don't fully make sense yet, something inside of you saying like, there's more for me than this. Okay, And perhaps Spirit is just highlighting that over this weekend, you might just have those small moments of conversations, signs, realizations that restore your faith, all right, between now and the weekend. And that not everything or everyone, not everything, not in everything or everyone, but in your path. I'm hearing hold on to that, even if it's like subtle, and yeah, that growth that you're going through, well, for most of you, it's not surface level growth. Hearing it's like the kind that comes from choosing differently. Perhaps some of you really have outgrown your environments that once felt like home, or you something about respond differently where maybe you used to react, or maybe you choosing peace even when chaos is familiar. Like growth can really feel uncomfortable, but it's also empowering. Yeah, I'm also getting the energy that you're not who you were even a few months ago. All right. And perhaps between now and the weekend, whenever you clicked on this, it might just prove that to you in a real way. There may be some sort of invitations again, and messages or reconnecting energy that will be coming through. I'm hearing really listen to your intuition and your discernment. There might be some sort of emotional conversations, realizations, a choice between what is easy versus what is aligned. Yeah, your power is your discernment. You don't have to rush, you don't have to prove anything, and you don't have to go back just because it's familiar. Let's get some more cards out here. Perhaps it's ask, what is this polarity trying to teach you? I feel called. Spirit angels, ancestors, please come through for this collective that is still here. What is this polarity trying to teach them that is still here? Let's give it one more shuffle. Okay. Card fell on the floor, Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords actually came out also in their advice. Tell us more about this Knight of Swords. The Devil reversed. Air and earth energy. Three of Cups. I feel like these clarifiers is very direct. Like the Spirit is not whispering here, it's speaking clearly. Like the Knight of Swords, air energy, all right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fast moving, truth speaking, action orientated. The Devil reversed, Capricorn energy. It's breaking free, releasing control, detaching from what once had power over you. Three of Cups, water energy, specifically tied to Cancer, doesn't have to be. Emotional connections, friendship, soul tribe, support. So what is this polarity trying to teach you is a question I'm getting at. Is this is powerful, that the Knight of Swords is that urge to move, to speak your truth, to cut through the confusion. It's like you're being pushed to stop overthinking and just decide, all right? And the Devil reverse is just up feeling it's the energy of release. So the polarities here is the between, all right? Staying stuck in a cycle, attachments, overthinking, people pleasing, versus breaking free, choosing yourself, and moving forward even if it feels uncomfortable. And the Three of Cups, it comes as almost like an outcome, like a lesson, all right? That perhaps you're being shown that when you free yourself, you align with true people, your true joy, your true frequency. So perhaps it doesn't have to be a lesson, but perhaps the lesson here could be that not everyone you're connected to is meant to come with you, but the right people will meet you on the other side of, I'm hearing, your freedom. So this could be leaving some sort of draining dynamics, finding supportive connections, speaking your truth, attracting real aligned friendships, and then choosing yourself, like reconnecting with joy again. Where are you being asked to choose yourself? It feels like, situations where you maybe feel mentally overwhelmed or pressured. Perhaps attachments that feel addictive, controlling, or perhaps hard to walk away. It could even be social dynamics where maybe you were giving more than you were receiving. So perhaps you're being asked to choose yourself by saying what needs to be said, not rushing to fix or chase, letting go of what you know isn't healthy anymore, and most importantly, not betraying your peace just to maintain connection. I'm getting the energy that what is the next step? Okay, obviously it's not the whole plan here, and it's very clear and simple. Like I'm hearing, speak, release, reconnect. Speak your truth, even if it's just to yourself at first. All right, release one thing that you know has been keeping you stuck, and then reconnect with people, environments that feel light, safe, and genuine. But I'm also getting like the Three of Cups is also saying, don't isolate this weekend. High Priestess just bow out. Your dreams, your inner knowing, your clairs could be very significant as well this weekend. Trust your inner knowing, trust yourself, like Spirit's coming through. There may be a chance to connect with friends, maybe a moment of laughter, emotional relief. Maybe it could also be a reminder that joy still exists for you. But yes, discernment. Okay, take it and don't overthink it. Spirit angels, ancestors, can we get some more here for the High Priestess? None of Wands. Nine of Wands. Why do I call it the Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands could really also be significant. Here we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Moon, the Seven of Cups reversed, and we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, what I'm actually hearing with this High Priestess, clarified by the Nine of Wands here, is you already felt it and you're right. The High Priestess, I mean, she's your intuition, all right? So your clear senses, your inner voice is getting louder. I'm hearing dreams, gut feelings, subtle nudges. All of that is heightened right now. You've been through a lot, so now you don't trust it fully. Perhaps there's been a bit of, what if I'm overthinking it? What if I'm wrong? What if I get hurt again? You're so intuitive, but also guarded. There's a message here. Maybe you don't need more proof. You just need to trust what you already know. I'm hearing your intuition isn't confused. I'm hearing your wounds are just tired. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups, the Moon, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands reversed here. Like, I feel like this is a whole storyline here. Like, I'm just getting like, even like, you know, if we're just looking at the Moon and the Seven of Cups reversed, the Moon is talking about something about hidden emotions, things not being fully seen, or maybe subconscious fears, or perhaps projections. Yeah, remember I spoke about earlier in the video, psychic attacks. Perhaps it's psychic attacks and projections. And I'm hearing you are fully protected, but here, yeah, you're coming out of some confusion. Perhaps confusion has been projected onto you. You're coming out of that confusion. So something that has felt unclear, felt emotionally confusing, maybe it's something that had you questioning everything. yeah, it's becoming obvious. And this could be about a person's intentions, your maybe it could, hey, it could be even your own feelings. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest, beautiful souls. It could even be a situation maybe you were romanticizing or doubting, but I'm hearing clarity is landing, and I'm hearing not loudly but deeply. And I quite like the Ten of Cups. Perhaps all this here has been regarding to your family, what has been projected onto you. Perhaps there has been a bit of jealousy and stuff regarding your family and your happiness, okay? But here's the Ten of Cups. There is a rainbow at the end of the storm. And this is what's showing what is real after some sort of confusion clears, that you're being guided towards. Emotional fulfillment, peace, genuine aligned connections. But here's the thing, okay? You know, the Ten of Cups doesn't come from illusions. It comes from a place of truth. So anything false, it has to fall away first. Now, normally the Queen of Wands, all right, upright, is about you stepping back into your power, confident, magnetic, assured, not chasing, not doubting, not shrinking. So this is somebody who trusts their intuition, who has survived a lot, who sees clearly, who chooses themselves boldly. All right, but hold up a minute, okay, because it came out reversed. The queen is in her shadow. So who is this person that's hovering in your energy? Because I'm feeling it's not you. Yeah, I'm hearing this is somebody that's a fire placement. Doesn't have to be, it's just energy. Something about jealousy, insecurity from someone else, passive aggressive, controlling energy. But most importantly, this energy that feels off, misaligned, or not genuine. Someone that doesn't fully celebrate you, gossip, I'm hearing as well. Someone whose energy drains or confuses you, or maybe even moments when you feel disconnected from your confidence. Okay, yeah. The key here, the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups reversed, Spirit is saying. You will feel who or what this is, and you don't need to go looking for it, Spirit saying. So instead of maybe focusing on who is sending what, focus on what feel, instead of focusing on what feels off to you, where does your energy drop, where do you feel you have to question yourself. Perhaps the answer is like, trust your intuition. If you need to cleanse, I'm hearing. Hearing cleanse. Trust your intuition, but don't let it turn into anxiety. Your knowing is calm, clear, and steady, not fearful, not spiraling. I'm hearing protect your energy without closing your heart. Let clarity come. I'm hearing don't force it. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups reversed in the moon, I'm hearing it's naturally unfolding. And then I'm also hearing choose environments that feel emotionally safe and genuine. I'm also hearing call back your power if you feel drained. Because you are the Queen of Wands upright. You are confident, you're magnetic, and you're very in control of your energy. There is definitely clarity coming in. There is emotional fulfillment, peace, I'm hearing here with the Ten of Cups here, that is available for you, that is forming for you. And perhaps even with the moon here, all right, not everything is fully revealed yet. Some emotions are still processing, some illusions are still busy clearing, but it is going to clear up. It's like your happiness is real, but perhaps you're still learning to trust it. For some, what looks like happiness needs deeper truth. And this could tie back to something to do with your dreams. You're very psychic, very dream state activated. Your clarity is coming in. Wherever there was confusion, illusions, too many options, emotional overwhelm, you're going to start seeing clearly things for what they are. I'm hearing actually this is very powerful because it connects back to our earlier message. The fog is lifting. The truth is becoming obvious. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're not just being tested, you're being shown who aligns, shown what is real, shown how powerful your intuition actually is. Let's get final messages out here, beautiful souls. Yeah, justice is here at the bottom of the deck. Whatever was imbalanced is coming back into balance. Let's just get some final advice here, spirit angels, ancestors, and close this message off. We have the Empress. She came out like reverse sideways, but Spirit said turn her around. By the figure, it could even be significant perhaps. It doesn't have to be. Perhaps you are a mom, a mother. Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. King of Cups. So we got Taurus, Earth energy. We have Aries energy and we have water energy here. I'm hearing you creating a new beginning, a new passionate beginning that is grounded. All right, beautiful souls, what I'm hearing, this is not chaotic energy. This is very intentional creation. You're not just dreaming anymore. I'm getting the energy that you are building something real, or you're moving towards building something real, all right? That is what Spirit wants to advise you, that you the Empress, all right? You are in your power, you are nurturing, you are magnetic, you are abundant, okay? I'm also hearing you are standing in your self-worth, moving towards stepping into your self-worth, knowing your self-worth. And this is like knowing your value without needing validation. And this is a place from the Ace of Wands that comes in like a spark, a new beginning, a passion, desire, movement. This is what you're creating. And I'm getting that it's different. What's different here is I'm hearing that you're not rushing it. I mean, you got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, okay? It's masculine energy here. I'm hearing balance. Perhaps there's a masculine that's coming in that is grounded, stable, long-term, that has long-term thinking, who is emotionally mature, self-aware, and in control of their feelings. So I'm getting like Spirit is saying, perhaps you're someone that is in touch very strongly with your feminine and masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So perhaps this is somebody that's coming in with these placements here. Or it could be you, all right? I'm hearing this time you're not following passion, but you're leading it from wisdom also. So I'm getting a message here that you are stepping into a phase where you don't chase, you attract, you don't react, you respond. You don't force, you build. So yeah, I'm hearing something about maybe there's a new connection coming in. Perhaps it's a creative path. Maybe it's a business idea. Maybe it's a new version of yourself. Whatever this is, whether you're male, female, there's something here about a potential to be stable, fulfilling, long-term, because I'm hearing you different now. Okay, final advice I'm hearing is nurture what feels aligned, and then take that inspired action, take the inspired step or action when it comes, all right? But I'm also hearing stay consistent and patient, and then lead with emotional intelligence and not impulse. Yeah, because you're no longer about proving anything to anyone. This is about building a life that feels good, that is stable, and that reflects your true worth. So, beautiful souls, if this message found you right on time and it helped you in any sort of way, just know that you're not stuck, you are aligned. Anything that throws you off, your intuition, I'm hearing, is guiding you. Your energy is busy shifting. I'm hearing you also very protected. And what you're stepping into next is very solid. I'm hearing, hey, claim it, trust it, move with it. And hey, beautiful souls, if this resonated or helped you in some sort of way, this message was slightly a little bit all over the place. I don't know who this Queen of Wands reversed is in your energy. But yeah, you upright. Spirit said specifically, you upright. Anything that has been sent to you is being sent back to them. And just, if you feel called to do those spiritual baths, that spiritual cleaning, hey, go ahead. And thank you for liking here. Thank you for being subscribers and followers here. And if you feel called to share this with someone else in your soul tribe who needs this message, and if you're ready to go deeper, hey, personal readings are open for one questions. Details are below in the description box. And beautiful souls, I will see you in the next one. Remember, stay intuitive, stay protected, and stay in your power. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll check you around.